Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to the court of the Edijester. I am pleased today to be able to bring to you a series of tweets by a gentleman called Harris Sultan, who I believe is in Australia. So we're in Australia, folks. Hello, Harris. I hope you're well down under. You're going to get this a bit later than everybody else, obviously, because you're having a kip, I imagine. Right? But here we go. This is a very interesting question that Harris is attempting to answer for us today. So before that, become a warrior teacher. Buy me a coffee if you can. Subscribe. That's the most important thing. My subscribers count doesn't go up at all. I've no idea why. It's because I'm mad. It might be that. I'm full of it. Probably. Who knows? So, Harris Sultan there, ladies and gentlemen. Links as usual in the doobaries for you to go and have a look and follow Harris and what he has to say. So, Harris is asking this very important question. Is gang rape an Islamic problem, a Pakistani problem, or a far-right conspiracy? He begins by answering it thus. For it to be an Islamic problem, we need to see other Muslims committing gang rapes of non-Muslim women in other parts of the world as well. So what do the numbers say? Let's take a look. Thanks to Elon Musk for highlighting the fact that in Britain, most gang rapes are committed by a specific community, Pakistanis. Maybe it's just a Pakistani problem, as other Muslims don't seem to engage in this behaviour. Or do they? And then he's got here some analysis that was done. A 2013 report by the Child Exploitation and Online Protection Centre, CEOP, which I think no longer exists, has been absorbed into other things, indicated that among those offenders whose ethnicity was recorded, 75% were Asian, 17% were white, and 5% were black. Interesting. What's that about? Right? What's that about? I mean, they use that term Asian to mean everybody. I wish they'd stop doing it and start saying they're this ethnicity, right? It's just, that's what I'd like to see. More specificity. Let's get closer at this problem so we can deal with it. Without getting closer at the problem, we can't deal with it. In Germany, Syrians and Afghans make up less than 2% of the population, yet account for 34% of gang rapes. And there you can see the graph provided for us there. From Germany, you can see the makeup there. Okay, so there's just another example that's being brought to the fore. Sweden was once known as one of the most livable countries in the world 15 years ago, has now become the rape capital of the world. Why? Because they believed all cultures are the same. Interesting terminology there. This all cultures are the same. There's cultural and moral relativism, which is at the heart of utopianist thinking, particularly from the left, because the right have the same utopianist thinking, the far right, but they don't believe in cultural and moral relativism. They believe in cultural and moral supremacy. So you've got two ends of the extremes there: cultural and moral relativism and cultural and moral superiority or supremacy. That's the hard right and the left. Is there, this says on this picture, statistical evidence of the ethnicity of gang rapes in Sweden? Yes, there is. Evidence regarding the ethnicity of individuals involved in gang rapes in Sweden. A 2018 report by the Swedish national television broadcaster, SVT, examined court cases from 2012 to 2017 and found that 58% of those convicted of rape or attempted rape were born outside of Europe. Specifically, in cases of gang rape, the proportion was higher, with 76% of the convicted individuals being foreign-born. Middle East and North Africa. Gosh, it's almost like there's a pattern here, isn't it? Same thing in Norway. Now you tell me, followers of which religion predominantly live in North Africa and Middle East? Conclusion, it is a Muslim problem because they are taught from a very young age that kafirs, infidels, are filthy creatures. So, is there any statistical evidence of the ethnicity of gang rapes in Norway? And again, we've got the same comprehensive statistical data on ethnicity of individuals. There's a significant overrepresentation of non-Western immigrants in such crimes. A 2012 report indicated that in Oslo, all assault rapes involving strangers over a 3-year period were committed by individuals of non-Western origin, primarily from African and Middle Eastern countries. Wonder what the commonality is. Wonder what it is. I mean, that's an extraordinary thing, isn't it, that we've managed to see here that he's produced. And I would like to thank Harris for doing this for us. So Harris has taken the time to have a look and find out what's going on. I'll give you the link to the tweet so that you can have a further look if you like. You know, if it looks like a duck and sounds like a duck and walks like a duck, it's a duck. I'm absolutely sick of these apologists who don't want to get granular on this. That's what we need to do. We need to get granular. Which ethnicity? Which areas? Which neighbourhoods? Which homes? How the hell else are you going to stop it? Well, what we'll do is, now, here's the other thing I want to add to this, and this is going to upset a few people, and I don't damn well care. I do not care about the victims. I do not care about the perpetrators when it comes to what I think we should do next. Notice that end bit, when it comes to what I think we should do next. We need to get in a situation where we don't discuss the victims and we don't discuss the perpetrators. What we discuss is the philosophy that allowed this to happen. Moral relativism, cultural relativism, neoliberalism. Get where I'm going with this? Collectivist stupidity. And why is this happening in mostly left-leaning councils? I don't care about that either, really. I want to know what the philosophy is. So we need something that covers that does not concern itself with the victims, which need to have the greatest support they can, but this cannot be anywhere near it, and does not concern itself with the perpetrators, but concerns itself with the philosophy, the underlying philosophies that allowed this to occur, not just by the look of it in England, but in the places that Harris has pointed out. And I'm sure that there are more. This is the conversation we need to have. Forget the victims, forget the perpetrators. What's the philosophy? Who's practicing in it? We need to go and look at what is our mission statement? What is our vision statement? Have we signed some stupid pledge? Oh my gosh, oh dear, oh my. I want that. We want to see it. What has led them to cocoon themselves in bureaucratic processes and procedures that mean that they can ignore the shouts and screams from women and now men as well, that there's something terribly wrong with our society based on the problems we've got with belief systems that aren't real, unable to be granular and able to be challenged. That's what I think we need. And it obviously isn't just here. It looks like we need it elsewhere as well, according to what Harris has tweeted. Thank you very much, Harris, for letting us see these. I appreciate it. And I hope that people will go and follow you so that they can see the work that you're doing. That's it. Other than that, bye-bye. I'm really angry about this stuff. Have you noticed? God, what's wrong with me? I'll see you later. Bye.